Alright everybody, welcome to TCG Gem. A little bit of drama unfolding right now as the core TCG 512 player tournament for One Piece is going through a little bit of a snag. So I guess there was some issues with the TCG Bandai app, and now it seems that after round 1, I believe going into round 2, they killed the tournament. Apparently, okay, having issues. Switching and they killed the tournament. Switched to RK9. Posting the pairings through RK9. They're stopped using it, and not only this. So, for some of you that know me, I was auto accepted to both the Pro Play Tour and the Core TCG. I have dropped from both after they made the change on the rules on the best 2 of 3, stating that Game 2, particularly my focus was on Game 2. If Game 2 ends, or if time ends when Game 2 ends, the winner of Game 1 wins Game 2. Now I have a really long history of playing Magic and understand what best 2 of 3 is for. And that I just didn't agree with that rule, so I ended up dropping from both of those because I thought essentially I even said it, you should just do best of 1. This rule doesn't make any sense. Well, they have gone ahead, killed the tournament, restarted the tournament pairing for round 1. They restarted it after. Yeah, and then they changed it to a best of 1. With 35-minute rounds, with a 5-minute overtime and 3 extra turns. And this is something they had set up before, or an option as before, and I said, hey, if you're going to be doing this, it should just go best of 1, but hey, I don't know the full situation. Maybe their hands are tied for whatever reason, and now they're just trying to make the best of a shit sandwich as they can. But, so they just said, hey, RK9, everybody going over there. Now they're trying to get pairings. You can bend around. Now, the real bad thing is that at this point in time, round 1's already over. There are people who have played. There are people who have dropped because, maybe they lost round 1. I see a massive blowback coming out of this. I do not believe this is going to end well. Now, they're probably just doing the best they can, and they don't have a setup for a best 2 of 3 for a Bandai product on K9, and the TCG app's not working. It kind of puts them in an awkward situation, and they're just trying to do the best they can. It sucks, but to be honest, it should have been a best of 1 in the first place. Or it should have been, if that was the rules they were going with, it should have been a best of 1 in the first place, or they should have kept the original best 2 of 3 rules. Now, would that evolve, evaded this situation? Probably not. Probably just a little bit of bitterness coming out. But, the TCG app coming down. This is going to cut again. So this is 512 players. It's over $15,000 that people have paid to play in this tournament. Now, if you go over here to the chat, just people, after that change came through, people, yeah, yeah, some people happy that's not going to take 13 hours. I mean, that is a benefit of this. My brother is playing Hobby Hero, and he was ready to put in 13 hours or whatever to get the game going. And right now, people are having a lot of issues of not being able to report. Not being able to report. So there was some issues, and now here's the other thing. They're restarting it. This is another thing too. If people kept no-showing, there was quite a few no-show reports. So just people reporting for people not being in no-shows. which I found weird. Now, this also could be because the TCG app wasn't working, and that people just didn't show up to the table because they gained pairings or something like that. So, yeah, just a really bad shift. Not sure how this is going to pan out. I imagine that this is going to probably have to. I imagine it's going to have some blowback. So we'll see how everything goes. But for right now, I can't imagine everything is going to go great. So again, it's TCGM. See y'all later. Have a good one.